Morning. I'd like to
Good
call
morning.
Good
I'd like to
morning.
call the Wayne County Commission Full Board meeting to order. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Each member is acknowledging that they are attending the meeting via Zoom and that they are located in Wayne County, Michigan, unless otherwise stated when I call your name. Commissioner Anderson,
Here.
Commissioner Basham,
Present.
Commissioner Clark Coleman,
Here.
Commissioner Dahl,
Here.
Commissioner Hattis,
Present.
Commissioner Killeen,
Here.
Kinlock,
Present.
Commissioner Kniezit,
Here.
Commissioner Morecki,
Here.
Commissioner Baker McCormick,
Here.
Commissioner Scott,
Present.
Commissioner Varga,
Present.
Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydoun,
Here.
Vice Chair Palomero,
Here.
Chair Bell,
Here.
you have a quorum present.
All right, thank you so much. Next item, please.
Invocation.
Okay, this morning we will have our invocator introduced by Commissioner Jonathan Kinlock. Commissioner Kinlock, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning, everyone. It is with extreme pleasure that I introduce to you the pastor of the Mack Avenue Community Church, Pastor Leon Stevenson III. Pastor Stevenson is a strong advocate for providing services for residents on the East Side. He is someone who is very well known for championing and addressing the needs of the underserved and the underprivileged in our community. So with that, Madam Chair and members of the Board of Commissioners, I introduce to you Pastor Leon Stevenson III, pastor of Mack Avenue Community Church.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to be with you today.
Morning.
Morning.
Will you join me as I pray? Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, a day that you've given us. We thank you, Lord, for these servants, these people that see a true purpose in caring for their neighbor. We thank you, Lord, for giving them wisdom, understanding, and intellect that can be used for your glory to help all mankind. We thank you, Lord, for the opportunity to use our minds and our understanding that our local brother and sister might be cared for. And so today, Lord, we thank you. We thank you for the ways in which you allow care to take place, Lord, and our hearts break even as we are joining with those that are grieving in Oxford. The pain that they've experienced, we wish not upon anyone. But unfortunately, Lord, our communities know similar pain and have experienced loss as well. And I'm thankful for servants like these, God, that come together to try to advance our city and our communities and our counties, Lord, so that folks can experience peace, justice, and have a better quality of life. And so, God, we pray that you would use even this meeting to be one of the tools to help those from the highest ranks to the least of these be cared for. It is in your name we pray. Jesus, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Pastor. Thank you for joining us this morning. Wonderful prayer, very fitting for our last meeting of the year. So thank you for joining us today. All right, next item, Madam Clerk.
Reading, correcting, and approval of the journal.
Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydoun.
Move for approval. Support.
It's been moved and supported. Any corrections to the journal? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Anyone wish to abstain?
Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Next item, please.
Report from the chair.
Thank you. I'll be brief. I just wanted to wish everyone a happy holiday season. Again, our hearts go out to the families in Oxford as they unfortunately celebrate the season without their loved one. So we want to continue to keep them in our prayers, as well as so many others who have lost their lives to gun violence, disease, and so many other plagues that have we've seen over the last year. So I want to keep everyone in our prayers during this holiday season. I would like to also at this time to say thank you to our staff. We weren't able to have a holiday celebration again this year because of the COVID situation, but our staff has certainly been there. They have not skipped a beat. They've worked efficiently, effectively, and I'm so happy and proud of all the work that each of them have done over these last 18 months, especially this year with the County Commission. We thank you because we could not do what we do without our dedicated Commission Central staff. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, as I've always stated at the beginning of the meeting, we operate in committees, and we dispose or have final disposition of those items here at our full board meeting. In the committees, all of our items are vetted, questions are asked of the administration, changes are made if need be, and then they come here to full board for final position. So thank you again, everyone. Have a happy holiday season. And we have a couple of surprises on the line for today's last meeting. Thank you. Next item, please.
Unfinished business, there is none listed. We are moving to offering of all petitions, ordinances, resolutions, and presentations. There are 2 resolutions listed. Item number 1 is a resolution by all commissioners congratulating the Honorable Brenda Jones on the occasion of her retirement from the Detroit City Council, where she has served for 16 years, including 7 years as council president.
Thank you so much. I thought it would be so wonderful for us to honor President Brenda Jones as she retires from Detroit City Council. We know that is a tireless job that requires so much patience, expertise, dedication, and she has had the honor of being the president and serving with grace and honor. And I am just so proud of the things that she's done for the city of Detroit, and wanted to have this resolution to acknowledge her great work from establishing the skilled labor force task force, to make sure that we are making sure that those persons who need a position and have not gone to college, even if they have gone to college, making sure there's a space that we really acknowledge and make a space for those in the skilled workforce here in Detroit. She was an advocate for the community benefits agreement that have been very beneficial to the city of Detroit as well. So she has done so much. She has a wonderful program with our young people, having a college fair down the Eastern Market. So many children have gotten college scholarships on the spot at that event that she's had for several years. So it is, we're happy to have had her as president. We're sad to see her leave, but we know she's going on to bigger and better things, and it's great to leave on your own terms. So Madam President, are you with us today?
I am with you. I hope you can hear me. I don't know why you can't see me. I don't know what's going on with my computer, but I just want to just say thank you. I am truly honored, feel extremely humble to accept this testimonial resolution from the Honorable Wayne County Commissioner. To you, Madam Chair, thank you for all the work that you do. To all of the commissioners, thank you for all that you do. It has been a pleasure to work alongside some of you all. I have worked with Chair Bell on many issues. We have talked on many issues, and it has truly been wonderful. This was like truly a surprise to me, because I got a text from Chair Bell on yesterday as I was packing up my office and trying to move everything out. And if you tried to move anything that you have accumulated in 16 years, you know it's a job. And I say to everybody, start purging now, because it was truly a job. But it has been an honor to serve the city. Being inside of Wayne County Commission, Wayne County, and so many people don't realize how much work goes into the legislative branch and what you all do as well. So I just say thank you. I am extremely humble to receive this, and may God continue to bless you all to do all of the work that you do. You know, sometimes I say to the citizens who complain, come sit in the shoes of the elected official for just 10 hours. I don't even ask you to do it 24, do it for 10 hours and see how much you'll be complaining. So thank you all so much for what you do. I wish you all the best of everything, health, everything. I just don't know what to say because this is such an honor. It is such an honor. And to you, friends that I have, if you start calling names, you find yourself in trouble, but I'm gonna have to do it. Commissioner Coleman, Clerk Coleman, thank you for everything you have done for Wayne County as well as the state of Michigan, because you truly have served. Commissioner Martha Scott, thank you so much for everything you have done. Commissioner Monique McCormick Baker, thank you so much for everything that you have done. And I want to call the last person, the name that I'm getting ready to mention. And I cannot forget my chair, 13th District Chair, Jonathan. Thank you so much. But I have to call Tim Colleen because I've served on a board with him. And I say to you all, I've known Tim Colleen, but I did not know he talked as much as he talked, and he asked as much questions as he asked. And so I say to you, Commissioner Tim Colleen, thank you for everything that you do as well, because I know you guys, and I have not sat inside of too many of your commission meetings, but I know your hands is full with Commissioner Colleen just because of the board that I sit on with him and all of the questions that he asked. Thank you all so much. I see my good friend, that used to be the corporate counsel, Melvin Butch Hollowell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I have to say, although I received this testimonial resolution, I have to thank all of my staff who are the best staff anyone could ever have. My chief of staff has now joined the county, and he's over there with you all. The best of luck to you all with my chief of staff there, because he can be a handful as well. So thank you all. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, President Jones. And I'll just say it must be something about that Michigan Bell water, because we have so many great leaders that come from Michigan Bell, from yourself, from Martha G. Scott, from my mom. So it's a lot of great leaders come from Michigan Bell. Thank you again for your leadership, for your service. And I have a few commissioners that would like to give remarks. Commissioner Clerk Coleman.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And Brenda, and that's what I call you, Brenda.
And I always be Brenda. Thank you.
I always call you Brenda because I've known you forever. But Brenda, you know, you brought back memories when I left Lansing. You know, I had been up there 12 years. Bringing all that stuff back and trying to find a place to put it. That was very a very trying time. So I know what you mean when you said you had packed up after all those years and to try to find some place to put that stuff. But we are going to miss you. I especially appreciate the fact that you brought dignity and respect to the city council.
Yeah.
There's been none of that screaming and yelling and hollering at each other that went on. So I just want to thank you, and I hope and I pray that the next chair they have over there will follow in your footsteps to make sure. I mean, you can do your discussions behind the scenes. You don't have to do them out in public. So thank you for bringing dignity back to the city council. Thank you, and good luck on whatever you take on after this.
Thank you, Commissioner the Honorable Irma Clark Coleman. Thank you so much. And that was one of the reasons why I ran, because my mom told me that you can always complain. It's easy to complain, but if you just complain and you think you can do better and you don't try to do better, then you are still a part of the problem. And people was telling me they was watching council as they ate their popcorn. And when I watched it, I shook my head and I saw what they was doing. And that was one of the reasons why I ran. So thank you so much. And I look forward to good things happening from the council that we have now coming on board. It was historically 6 new council members. So
Yes,
thank you.
Commissioner Monique Baker McCormick.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to say to you, Madam President. You will always be my Madam President. I watched you early on, actually since day one, and you have been and was very humble from the start. You're still humble. You're such a dynamic leader, and I'm going to dearly miss you. All the work that you do with the veterans, especially. I just appreciate who you are and how you have led the city of Detroit. So I just want to say thank you, and much success to whatever you do next. I know you're going to be successful in it. Thank you again.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Commissioner.
Thank you, Commissioner Monique Baker McCormick. And we have known each other down through the years. And I am so happy that you are a commissioner as well now, something that you always wanted to do. And I am so glad you are in that seat. And may God continue to bless you and keep you. What I just say, to God be the glory. So thank you.
Thank you. We have two more speakers. Commissioner Scott.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning, Madam President.
Good morning.
Brenda Jones. I just want to congratulate you on all that you've done. We have followed in some of the same pathways. We had our first training at Michigan Bell, which was awesome. You know,
That's right.
I'll always be grateful to Bell for the training that they gave us. And so I am just grateful that God has led me through so many elected official offices, so that I am just grateful. I am grateful to still be able to continue to serve the people of this city, of my cities, several of them. You just like me, my mayor from Hamtramck has served for 16 years also. So I've been around some long-serving people, and I am just grateful for all that all of you all have done. So congratulations. May God continue to bless you and whatever you choose to do in life. Be blessed.
Thank you, Commissioner, and also thank you for all of your public service that you have also rendered as well at the state and so many other places. Thank you, Commissioner. You know, I am not leaving the city of Detroit, and I will still be seeing all of you all. And we will be doing a retirement celebration on next year. And all of you all will be invited to that retirement celebration. And I hope you can join us at that retirement celebration. I truly appreciate the relationship that I have had with all of you all down through the years. And the phone number that you all have been calling is my personal cell phone. I don't say to the rest of the world, but I do say to you all, please continue to keep me in the loop. And if there's anything I can do not hesitate to contact me. I truly appreciate you all and love you from the bottom of my heart.
We have one more speaker like to say a word. That's Commissioner Kinlock.
You know, Brenda, you and I have long history. But one thing I can say about you, you have always shown love. You've always been the same. You have, you know, Tatum Eason is looking down and have been and would be proud of the service that you have shown on the city council. You've been there through some tough times. You've always stood strong. You always was dedicated to the people of the city of Detroit. And I just want to say thank you. And I want to say I love you. And I'll continue to call and reach out to you because you know you're part of our extended family.
Thank you, Commissioner Kinlock. And you, like you said, we go back a long way and share mutual friends. And Tatum is looking down on both of us and looking down on you as you serve as a commissioner as well, and all of the things that you have done. So thank you as well, Commissioner. You have my number. You know how to reach me. And, you know, again, I wish nothing but the best to all of you all as you continue to serve the people of the great county of Wayne County, which I say is the best county. I don't care what nobody say, is the best county. So thank you all. I appreciate, even if I did not say your name, call your name out personally, I truly appreciate what you all do. People don't know it's a thankless job, especially when they complaining. And I tell them, why don't they try to run for office and see how many 3 votes they get while they complaining, because that's all they gonna get. They're not gonna be. So thank you all for everything that you do, and thank you for giving me this prestigious award that will go on my wall in my house, because that's how much I cherish you all at Wayne County. God bless you all, and everyone, please stay safe and have a happy holiday.
Happy holidays. God bless you and
And
congratulations.
I have my red on. I have my red on,
Yeah,
Commissioner. I have my red on.
I'm glad you have your red on as well. Thank you so much, Council President. God bless you. God keep you. And we will certainly continue to be in touch with you. Thank you for your service to the citizens of Detroit, the County of Wayne, State of Michigan. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you, and God bless all of you.
All right. God bless you. I thought it was important that we give people their roses while they're still here to smell them, and the service that she's done for the city of Detroit. We honor and we thank her so much for that. So thank you for indulging us for a few minutes as we honor Council President Brenda Jones. Next item on the agenda, please.
Madam Chair, we are moving to item number 2. And just to let you know, Octavia was kicked out. She is logging back in, and then you'll see everything back on the screen again.
Thank you.
But item number 2 is a resolution by Commissioner Palomera strongly urging the Michigan legislature to amend the Michigan No-Fault Auto Insurance Reform Act of 2019 to correct identified deficiencies in the reimbursement cap for services rendered to motor vehicle crash survivors and the Michigan Catastrophic Claims Association to preserve adequate surpluses in the MCCA Trust Fund for the protection of catastrophically injured victims.
Vice Chair Palomera.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, Pam, for that nice summary. In addition, just very briefly, 2 years ago, the state of Michigan passed auto insurance reform that imposed all those restrictions that you talked about on the reimbursement rates that took effect in July of this year. That has left over 18,000 Michigan residents, including many thousands in Wayne County, finding it impossible to obtain the medical care that they need for basic survival. And the problem is compounded because in the time of COVID, there's no place for these people to go but to hospitals who are already severely strained. The legislature has introduced several bills that have addressed this situation. Unfortunately, none of those trailer bills have been taken up yet. So this resolution is a respectful and friendly reminder to amend that Auto No-Fault Reform Act of 2019 to correct those deficiencies. And I would appreciate your support as well.
Okay, moved by Vice Chair Palomera. Is there support?
Support.
Moved and supported. Any discussion on the resolution? Any discussion on the resolution? Seeing none, we will do a voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Anyone wish to abstain?
Motion carries.
Okay, and I'm sorry, we didn't do it. We didn't.
Yes, thank you. I was
On
about to
item number
say-
1, yes. I move approval of the first resolution to honor Brenda Jones, Council President.
Support.
Moved and supported. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Anyone wish to abstain? All right, thank you so much.
Carries.
All right. Okay, next item. Are we going to committee reports?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can we go to the committee of the whole first, please?
Sure.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Commissioner Dobb.
thank you. Going back to Commissioner Palomera's resolution, could we open that up for co-sponsors?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Thank you.
We're going to suspend the rules. We would have to suspend the rules because we've already voted. So let's really quick do that. All in favor of suspending the rules to go back to item 2 for co-sponsors, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, anyone wish to be a co-sponsor on the second resolution? Please raise your hand.
Committee of the Holes on the addenda, which I don't have.
All right, and these are hands to be co-sponsors for Palomera's resolution. And if I can find my hand, I'll put it there too. Okay. You have everyone's hand who wish to be co-sponsors on Palomera's resolution?
I'm getting them all down. Looks like.
I have
everybody.
them. Yeah.
It's
Okay,
everybody.
looks like everyone.
It is.
Okay, great.
Co-sponsors duly noted.
Okay, thank you. All right,
We are
now,
to reports from committees. We are going to go to the addenda for the report from the Committee on the Whole of the Whole. There are 5 items listed.
okay, if everyone can, before you do that, please, if everyone could just lower their hands so I can have a fresh slate of hands. We have questions. Everyone can lower your hands.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, there was a motion. Was that Commissioner Kenlock?
It was, Madam Chair.
Okay, Commissioner Kenlock moves the entire Committee of the Whole report. Is there support?
Support.
Moved and supported for the Committee of the Whole report. Going through these items, are there any questions? Any questions on the 5 items from the Committee of the Whole?
Madam Chair,
Yes, Commissioner Baker McCormick.
did we resolve the issue with item, I think it was 3? Can you move back up? Yes. Did we find out any additional information on
Yes,
this?
Council Johnson emailed everyone last
did.
night, I believe it was.
Yes, we got it. We received it.
Yes, we did.
Yes. Yes.
All right, and what was the resolve? I didn't get it.
Council Johnson, you want to, let me go to my email. Go ahead, Council.
Through the chair, so we sent some follow-up questions to the administration and they responded. They corrected some information that was provided at the Committee of the Whole. They indicated that Mr. Brooks actually left employment with the county in January of 2020. The contract with this vendor did not begin until May of 2020.
You have a question, Commissioner?
Okay, so we were looking at whether it was a year's time span, is that correct?
What are you all seeing now?
So
We see the screen. Thank you, Octavia.
Thank you.
So-
And
so
go ahead, Commissioner Baker McCormick, your question is?
Yes, so the question is, was it a full year before or after the contract began that that this contract came through? That was the issue. So I'm just trying to understand, was that resolved?
And perhaps the administration can speak to this, but again, it's my understanding that we were advised that Mr. Brooks left county employment in January of 2020. At that time, the administration indicated, and no one was aware that COVID would have occurred. They had no anticipation at that point in time to actually have to hire this company when he left the county. It wasn't until May that they decided to look for such a scheduling service, and they contracted with Coherent at that point. So was it a year? 12 months had not passed. But I believe that I don't know if Janelle or someone's on the phone who I spoke to yesterday may be able to speak more to this item. But I'll say that if before the administration speaks that I didn't note any further issues, but I did forward the information on to commissioners yesterday.
Okay, so you're saying there's no issue?
I will probably let the administration speak. I see Janelle has her hand up. I'll
I did.
say that based on the information that we received, not being in the loop, my conclusions are based on the information that I received from the administration. So I'll let Janelle speak to that.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Janelle.
Morning. Good morning.
morning.
Janelle Allen, Chief Operating Officer with the Wayne County Executive's Office. During the commission meeting yesterday, I understand that I believe some incorrect information was conveyed inadvertently. I believe it was stated during the committee of the whole meeting that Mr. Brooks' employment with the county ended in December of 2020. So well after the contract would have been awarded, well after the pandemic has started. That was inaccurate. He left his employment and he voluntarily resigned. He actually announced that he was resigning. It was in late 2019. He submitted his resignation, but it was effective January 3rd of 2020. And as Commission Counsel Alicia Johnson just said, that was well before any of us knew that a pandemic was on the horizon. So we never had envisioned that we would even need this type of service with regard to having to schedule COVID testing for employees or for the public. So I would say that I don't know with regard to the issue that Commissioner Baker McCormick is requiring about the 12 months. Don't know if I don't think there's a certain prohibition there, but I think the issue was, did Mr. Brooks have anything with, while he was employed with the county, then somehow orchestrating this contract where he was going to be employed once he left the county? And that just was not the case.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Anderson.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. My question is to our corporate our commission counsel. I believe there were some issues that you had brought up that the process and how the process was handled. Did you get satisfactory answers to that, or is that still a concern?
All procedural concerns have been addressed, except the issue with regards to, and that's for a different item, for the fleeting business opportunity. I requested a meeting in the beginning of the year. And I anticipate at some point in the new year having that discussion with the administration. So at this point, I don't have any outstanding concerns that should stop any item today. And I will keep the body informed with regards to the future discussions with the administration regarding the procurement ordinance.
Okay, thank you.
Commissioner Kinlock?
Oh, no, I had lowered my hand. Sorry, Madam Chair.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, we're on Committee of the Whole, items 1 through 5. Are there any additional questions on any of the items on the Committee of the Whole?
Madam Chair.
Yes, who was that? Vice Chair Baydun?
Baydun, I just would like to make a comment on item number 5 on the settlement. I want to applaud everyone who was involved in bringing this settlement into fruition. Mr. Powell, Mr. Butch, and our legal department from the county, everyone who's been involved. There were so many families that were devastated with this opioid crisis. And I believe this is going to be the first step in winning this war on opioid and provide some relief and support to so many families throughout Wayne County. I want to applaud you and commend you for bringing this into fruition.
Thank you, Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydun. And since we do have counsel on the line, Mr. Butch Hollowell, on item 5, is there anything you would like to say in regards to this item? Is the settlement for opioid? Granted that we were in a closed session on yesterday, as we always are on settlement items, but as much as you can say today in open session, feel free at this time.
First, I want to say on behalf of my partner, Powell Miller, who's also on the line with you and the entire Miller Law Firm, it's been a tremendous honor to represent Wayne County in this very important matter. Commissioner Baydun could not have said it more eloquently, that this is a devastating crisis. We're extremely proud of Wayne County being the first to bring this action in the state of Michigan. We've been able to get some very good success with this matter, and there's more to come, but I just wanted to say that we're honored to be your legal counsel. The fight continues. this initial settlement we think is terrific. And again, thank you so much for allowing us to represent your interests.
Absolutely. Thank you, the Miller Law Firm, for your due diligence, your hard work, your dedication, and making sure that we got our fair share of this settlement out. Hello? That we received our fair share. Your hard work and dedication. We are extremely happy and proud that you were able to serve us and the citizens of Wayne County to come to this settlement amount. And we look forward to righting the wrongs that the opioid crisis did inflict upon our community. So thank you for your hard work. We appreciate it. And we look forward to you coming before us a few more times in the near future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much, Madam Chair. And thank you, members of the full board, and have a happy holiday.
You likewise. And I see Ms. Jennifer Caruso, is she with your team?
Yes.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm with HHVS. Hello, good morning, Madam Chair. I would like permission to speak on item number 4.
Oh, sure. Okay, let me conclude with number 5 real quick, and then we go number 4. Any other questions or comments on item 5?
Excuse me, just Butch, only come to us if you have good news.
Okay, it's a deal. It's a deal, Commissioner Clark.
And I suspect we'll have more good news in the upcoming months.
Indeed, indeed.
Happy holidays, Butch and Paul. We appreciate, again, your hard work and dedication to us, and we look forward to more good news. Thank you all.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Okay, Ms. Caruso, you want to speak to item number 4?
Yes.
Memorial
thank you.
Healthcare?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Jennifer Caruso, HHVS Clinical Services Division Director. I wanted to add a comment to yesterday's Committee of the Whole. Testing for inmates and high-risk employees in Wayne County will need to continue post the amendment term, which is the end of March. Right. This amendment was significantly shortened because of the uncertainty of the federal vaccine mandate and employee-associated testing. So I just wanted to add that, because we will.
That was the question I asked yesterday about why was it only for 3 months as opposed to 6 or 12, knowing where we still are in the pandemic. So you'll be coming before us, I guess, in the short term for an extension to this 3-month contract?
Yes, it will be another agreement. We are exploring options.
Okay.
In the field as far as a reduced cost to the county as well. So I just wanted to let you know that we will be coming back for the service, because it's part of a court order and it's greatly needed.
Absolutely. Thank you for those comments. Yeah. Any additional questions, comments on the Committee of the Whole report? Okay. Hearing none, we'll do a roll call vote on the Committee of the Whole report. Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Anderson? Commissioner Anderson?
Yes.
Commissioner Basham?
Yes.
Commissioner Clark Coleman?
Yeah. Yes.
Commissioner Dahl?
Yes.
Commissioner Hattis?
Yes.
Commissioner Killeen?
Aye.
Commissioner Kenlock?
Yes.
Commissioner Kniezek?
Yes.
Commissioner Marecki?
Yes, but I'm a no on number 3.
Duly noted. Commissioner Baker McCormick?
Yes.
Commissioner Scott?
Yes.
Commissioner Varga?
Yes.
Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydoun?
Yes.
Vice Chair Palomero?
Yes.
Chair Bell?
Yes.
Motion carries, and I have Commissioner Marecki as a no on item number 3.
Thank you. All right.
We are on, ready for me?
Yes.
We are on page 2 of the agenda, returning to reports from committees. Report A is from the Committee on Economic Development. There are 8 items listed on pages 2 and 3 of the agenda.
Okay, Commissioner Hattis.
Thank you, Madam the Chair. I move to receive and file from item 1 to item 8, the full report.
Okay, is there support?
Support, Anderson.
Okay, it's been moved and supported. Items 1 through 8, receive and file from the Economic Development Report Committee is, because there are receiving files, we will go ahead and just a voice vote for these items. So all in favor of the receiving files 1 through 8 on the Economic Development Report, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Anyone wish to abstain?
Motion carries.
Thank you so much. Next item.
We're on report B from the Committee on Public Services. There are 8 items listed on pages 3 through 5 of the agenda.
Commissioner Marecki.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to move to receive and file items number 1 and 2 and move approval of items 3 through 8.
Is there support?
Support.
I heard Commissioner Dobb first. Moved and supported the Public Services Report. Are there any items for discussion on this report?
Madam Chair,
Yes, Commissioner Basham.
although I had some concerns about item 6, I will be supporting it. So
Thank you, Commissioner. Any other discussion on the Public Services Report? Okay, hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Anderson,
Yes.
Commissioner Basham,
yes.
Commissioner Clark Coleman,
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb,
Yes.
Commissioner Hattis,
Yes.
Commissioner Colleen,
Aye.
Commissioner Kinlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Knizik,
Yes.
Commissioner Marecki,
Yes.
Commissioner Baker McCormick,
Yes.
Commissioner Scott,
Yes.
Commissioner Varga,
Yes.
Vice Chair Pro Tem Doon,
Yes.
Vice Chair Palomero,
Yes.
Chair Bell.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Next item, please.
We're on report C from the Committee on Health and Human Services. There are 9 items listed on pages 5 through 10 of the agenda.
Commissioner Baker McCormick.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move approval for item number 1, 7, and 9, and approval of revision for items 2 through 6, and to receive and file item number 8.
Okay. All right, is there support?
Support. Hattis.
Okay. And was the appointments to Health Choice, I'm going through here.
That's under new business.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Any discussion on any of these items? Any discussion on the Health and Human Services Report? Okay, hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Anderson,
Yes.
Commissioner Basham,
Yes.
Commissioner Clark Coleman,
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb,
Yes.
Commissioner Hattis,
Yes.
Commissioner Colleen,
Aye.
Commissioner Kinlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Knizik,
I'd like to abstain on C1 and a yes on the balance, please.
duly noted. Commissioner Marecki,
Yes.
Commissioner Baker McCormick,
Yes.
Commissioner Scott,
Yes.
Commissioner Varga,
Yes.
Vice Chair Pro Tem Doon,
Yes.
Vice Chair Palomero,
Yes.
Chair Bell.
Yes.
Motion carries, and I have Commissioner Knizik as an abstention on item 1.
Okay, thank you. Next item.
We're on report D from the Committee on Public Safety, Judiciary, and Homeland Security. There are 5 items listed.
Okay, Commissioner Clark Coleman.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Sorry about that. Thank you, Madam Chair. I move that we receive and file item 1 and 2, and that we move for approval on items 3, 4, and 5.
Support.
Moved and supported for the Public Safety Committee. Any discussion on any of the items?
Madam Chair,
Commissioner Basham.
I'll be voting no on item number 4.
Okay, duly noted.
Noted.
Any discussion on the Public Safety Report? Okay. Hearing none, roll call vote, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Anderson,
Yes.
Commissioner Basham,
Yes, with a no on 4.
duly noted. Commissioner Clark Coleman,
Yes.
Commissioner Dodd,
Yes.
Commissioner Hattis,
Yes.
Commissioner Colleen,
Aye.
Commissioner Kinlott,
Yes.
Commissioner Kenizick,
Yes.
Commissioner Marecki,
Yes.
Commissioner Baker McCormick,
Yes.
Commissioner Scott,
Yes.
Commissioner Varga,
Yes.
Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydoun,
Yes.
Vice Chair Palomero,
Yes.
Chair Bell.
Yes.
Motion carries, and I have Commissioner Basham as a no on item 4.
Thank you. Next item, please.
We're moving to report E from the Committee on Government Operations. There are 13 items listed on pages 12 through 15 of the agenda.
Okay, Commissioner Dobb.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to move items 1 and 2 for receive and file, and items 3 through 13 for approval.
Support.
Okay, it's been moved and supported for the Government Operations Report. Any questions on any of the items in the Government Operations Report?
Madam Chair,
Yes, Commissioner Basham.
I'll be a no vote on item number 6.
Okay,
Noted.
thank you, sir. Any discussion on the report? Okay, as we go through. Okay, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Anderson,
Yes.
Commissioner Basham,
Yes.
Commissioner with the no
On
one
6.
duly noted. Commissioner Clark Coleman, Commissioner,
Yes.
Commissioner Dobb,
Yes.
Commissioner Hattis,
Yes.
Commissioner Colleen,
Aye.
Commissioner Kinlott,
Yes.
Commissioner Kenizick,
Yes.
Commissioner Marecki,
Yes.
Commissioner Baker McCormick,
Yes.
Commissioner Scott,
Yes.
Commissioner Varga,
Yes.
Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydoun,
Yes.
Vice Chair Palomero,
Yes.
Chair Bell.
Yes.
Motion carries, and I have Commissioner Basham as a no on item 6.
Thank you so much. Next item, please.
We're moving to report F from the Committee on Senior Citizens and Veteran Affairs. There is 1 item listed.
Okay, Commissioner Scott.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Move approval of item 1.
Support.
Okay, moved and supported. Any discussion on the Senior Alliance? Any discussion for the Senior Alliance? Okay, we have 1 item, so we go ahead and do a voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
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 Hey.
Any opposed? Anyone wish to abstain?
Motion carries.
Thank you so much. Next item, please.
We're on report G from the Committee on Audit. There is 1 item listed.
Commissioner Basham.
I would move 1 item to receive and file.
Support.
Okay, moved and supported. Any discussion on this item? Okay, hearing none, we'll go ahead and do a voice vote for this as well. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Anyone wish to abstain?
Motion carries.
All right, thank you so much. All right, next item.
We're moving to report H from the Committee on Ways and Means. There are 55 items listed on pages 16 through 26 of the agenda.
All right, the big mama jamma. Okay, so Committee on Ways and Means, Commissioner Varga.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We saved the best for last.
Yes, ma'am.
I move the entire report for Ways and Means.
Support.
Right, it's been moved and supported to move items 1 through 55, was it?
55.
55.
1 through 55.
Can't drive 55.
Absolutely. So I know you all had a lot of items. You did your due diligence in the committee. Any further additional discussion on the items of the Ways and Means report? Any commissioners have any questions on the 55 items in the Ways and Means report? All right, hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Anderson,
Yes.
Commissioner Basham,
Yes.
Commissioner Clark Coleman,
Yes.
Commissioner Dodd,
Yes.
Commissioner Hattis,
Yes.
Commissioner Colleen,
Aye.
Commissioner Kinlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Kenizic,
I'm a yes on most of this mamma jamma, but I'm an abstain on item 33 and 44, please.
33 and 44,
Yes, ma'am.
duly noted. Commissioner Marecki,
Yes.
Commissioner Baker McCormick,
Yes.
Commissioner Scott,
Yes.
Commissioner Varga,
Yes.
Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydoun,
Yes.
Vice Chair Palomera,
Yes.
Chair Bell.
Yes.
Motion carries and have Commissioner Kenizic abstaining on 33 and 44.
All right, very good. Okay, next item.
Upcoming committee and task force meetings.
Okay, please note the upcoming meetings. There is a criminal justice meeting after this meeting at 12 o'clock. The Women's Commission meeting is on tomorrow, where we will actually be on the 7th floor in our conference room. And please note the meetings for 2022 that are listed here above. If there are any changes, please let the clerk know. Next item.
We are on page 27 of the agenda, new business. There's one item listed.
I'm sorry, Madam Clerk, could you go back to the meetings, please, again?
Should be
Yes.
22.
Yes. If you,
Oh,
I just
wow.
noticed that. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, 22
Yeah,
on the-
yes.
Oh, wow. Yes, we did. Yes,
Yes.
22.
Yes, make those notations, please. Thank you.
Amendment.
We're done
Don't
with
want to
21.
repeat 21.
No, we do not. No, we do not. Okay, thank you, Madam Clerk. Continue.
We are on page 27 of the agenda, new business. There's one item listed.
Okay, this item is being requested to be removed. For those of you who do not know, Ms. Osterberry is resigning. So she's leaving her position
Oh,
with the
no.
county. So we
Oh,
want
wow.
to wish her well in her upcoming endeavors. But because of that, we're going to pull this item. It's been requested to pull this item from the agenda. Okay.
And
Thank you.
is she resigning from the county or
Yes,
just the
the county,
Health Choice Board?
the county.
Oh, wow.
No, we
Okay.
thank her for her service, wish her well. She's been awesome during this pandemic. We are sad to see her leave, but we want to wish her well in all of her future endeavors. She'll be a void in her spot for where she's been here for quite a number of years.
Yeah.
So Carol, if you're listening, good luck
Yes.
to you. Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Commissioner, all commissioners and chairman, thank you so much. It has been exhilarating, an honor, just a pleasure. I've, worked for the Wayne County Health Department. I started out with the Environmental Health Division. Public health is just, I love the environmental public health, the personal services public health, with all the great work we do, and have done, like I said, even, with lead-based paint in homes, water, issues, and, then, our WIC program and our Safe Sleep program. And then boom, all of a sudden here came this, phone call. I'm going to tell my story very, very quickly because Janelle Allen remembers the night. It was Super Bowl Sunday, February of 2020. I received a call from the state of Michigan saying to me, there's an airplane coming in from Wuhan, China. What are you going to do with the passengers? My first call was to Janelle Allen because she was, my boss at the time, but I knew Janelle knew people at the airport, and we started from there and did not stop. And I'm so proud of really everything we've done and the response. And I know, rest assured, that the response for, COVID, and as we get through this and get into the next transition and phase with COVID here in our community, will be handled just wonderfully by Wayne County. When opportunities come and you just can't turn them down, that's just the best way to go. So thank you so much for all of your kind comments, and I will be here through middle of January. So it's not like I'm just finishing here at the end of the holidays. Thanks again.
Thank you,
Thank
Carol. I
you.
think we have a couple of commissioners who want to make a couple of comments. Commissioner Anderson.
Yes, I'd just like to say, Carol, thank you for your accessibility and all the things you've done for the county. And I know it's been a very tough time during COVID, and you know we're still hearing those that don't agree with our what has happened, but have no solutions. And unfortunately, we're always going to have folks like that in the public, when you're in a public space. And I appreciate your stoicness, your willingness to do what's best for the citizens of this county. And as I said, your accessibility has just been incredible. And I thank you for all you've done. And I'd like to ask the chair if we could have a little applause for Carol, you know, just the fine job she's done.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Carol.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Basham?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I am shocked. I'm glad I'm sitting down. Carol has been a leader for Wayne County when Wayne County really needed leaders. And I certainly hope that her decision to move on is not as a result of the personal attacks that you get when you are a true leader, because there's always going to be those people that don't know what facts are. But I'm literally shocked that she's leaving. And again, I hope that those people that make those negative comments about, you know, the phenomenal work that Health and Human Services has done in this county is not part of the reason that she's leaving. So that personally hurt me to hear that she's leaving the county. So I'll shut up. But anyway, I personally, for whatever it's worth, appreciate all the service you've gave to the residents of Wayne County. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you. Commissioner Baker McCormick.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I too appreciate you, Carol, as a new commissioner and as the chair of Health and Human Services. You've been a great leader, and you have helped me to learn as I'm matriculated through this whole process. So I want to wish you well and thank you so much for all of your support.
You are so welcome, and thank you for those kind words.
Commissioner Marecki.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Oh my gosh, I'm shocked too, Carol, just shocked. So I just want to, you've done a ton for this county, and the vaccine rollout, all the stuff you guys did with that is just, I don't know. I hope if you're moving on to another position or another job, I hope you can take like a 2-month break. I'm sure you need a big rest after what's gone on this last year and a half. So thank you for everything you did, and everything you did for my communities was amazing. So thank you and good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Commissioner Scott.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Carol, I just want to say thank you for all that you've done and will continue to do, I'm sure. And thank you for during the vaccination time that my daughter came with me and you encouraged her to go ahead now and take that shot. So,
I remember that conversation. Yep.
Yes, indeed. So thank you so much, and God bless you, and could just continue on. But we thank you for all you have done. Be blessed.
Commissioner Haydes.
Thank you, Madam the Chair. Carol, thank you for your leadership and your fast reaction when the crisis happened. And I witnessed that in your leadership, you and Melita, when the water issue was in the city of Wayne with the lead and many other issues, the leadership you show in Wayne County, it will be missed. And I want to tell you, thank you from the bottom of my heart and wish you very happy holiday season. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Commissioner Clark Coleman.
Carol, I wasn't going to say anything, but I am shocked, and I'm just unhappy. to see you go. You have been so hands-on, and we are going to miss you. And you should always remember, if people don't criticize you, you're probably not doing the right thing. So I too hope that that is not the reason that you're leaving, but we are going to miss you, and Godspeed you on where else you go after here.
Thank you.
Vice Chair Pro Tem Baydun.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I too would like to thank Carol for her years of service at Wayne County. I got to know Carol closely during this pandemic. Thank you for exhibiting such a leadership, Carol, during the pandemic and doing everything you can to keep residents of Wayne County safe. It's a tough job, and you're always subject to criticism. All of us are, but that's the nature of being in public service. But I just want to thank you, and I wish you the best, whatever endeavor you take on in the future, and may God bless you. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you. I will remember that night in the cafeteria in Dearborn, and that's the school when Dearborn had, yeah, I remember that well.
Commissioner Varga.
Thank you. I wasn't going to speak today either, but Carol, no matter what I called you about, no matter what the issue was, you always had the answer. And I just truly, truly love you for all the knowledge, all the compassion, all the work that you have done in that department. And I wish you well on your next endeavor, as I hear that you have an opportunity knocking, and you must take it, whatever that is. Godspeed.
Thank you.
Vice Chair Palomero.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Carol, I also thank you very much for your service, and not that it's news to anybody, but you have certainly kept that seat warm for whoever your successor is going to be. Thank you very much for everything that you've done for Wayne County. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
As you can see, Carol, we are certainly going to miss you, and we certainly appreciate the service you've given to Wayne County. You know, working with you on the Health Choice Board has been wonderful. You serving as our public health officer has been awesome. So again, thank you for your service and your assistance for us as commissioners, but to the residents of Wayne County. We truly appreciate you. Like I say, Godspeed, God bless you on your new endeavors, and we'll be here if you ever need us, and hopefully we can reach out to you too if we ever need you as well. So thank you, good luck, and we're gonna really, really miss you. All right, well, that wasn't really part of the agenda, but since it came up, since it was on here, we wanted to make sure that we gave her accolades while she was here at the meeting to hear them. So
thank you.
Thank you. Next item, please, Madam Clerk.
We're on testimonial resolutions and certificates of appreciation. There are 6 items listed.
Is there a motion?
So move.
Is there support?
Support.
Okay, moved and supported for the testimonial resolutions and certificates. And all in favor? I'm sorry, like a discussion. Let me have a discussion, please. Commissioner Mack.
I just want to note that number 1 is my dad, and his birthday was yesterday, his 90th birthday. We started celebrating last night, and this is going to go on till Sunday evening. So we're very blessed to have both my parents, and he still drives down to Florida every year, and he's very active. So
wow.
Just want to especially note that. Thank you.
Yes, happy birthday, and God bless his 90th birthday. Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Any other discussion on the resolutions that are before us? All right, hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Anyone wish to abstain?
Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item, please.
We're on memoriams. There are 5 names listed.
Okay, memoriams. Anyone wish to have comments, Commissioner Hagels?
Thank you, Madam the Chair. I'd like to add the name of Gail Cox. He worked for the county for many years and retired from the county. He lived in the city of Wayne. He was very active member with AFSCME union in negotiation, and he accomplished many success for the union member with his belief in them. And our sympathy go to his family, his wife, his two daughters, and his two sons. We will miss him a lot, and AFSCME will miss him a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you for that. Commissioner Kinlock? You're on mute.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to add the name of Litano Whitley and William Whitley. This was a 61-year-old son and 89-year-old father who were murdered on Tuesday, December 7th. The men were shot in their home after it was firebombed. They resided in the 7,000 block of Frederick and East Grand Boulevard. Just a dedicated family. The daughter was present when this incident occurred. And so I want us to absolutely extend our thoughts and our prayers to that family with the loss of both their father and grandfather.
All right. Wow.
Madam Chair, also, I know that you're preparing a resolution, but not sure if it's appropriate to mention longtime Assistant Wayne County Prosecutor Atina Syringas, who passed I think a week or so ago, in which she served with the prosecutor's office for 20 years. She started as a defense attorney and represented a number of high-profile cases. And even as she joined the prosecutor's office, she did prosecute and oversaw prosecution of major cases here in Wayne County. And so our thoughts and prayers are extended to the Syringas family. And I know that we're preparing a resolution to present to the family. Thank you.
Thank you. As a matter of fact, there was one presented by all commissioners at the services yesterday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Scott?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just wanted to say I did attend the funeral yesterday of one of our longtime serving members that worked for the county for 20 years. The only thing it was, we spent an extra hour. We had the wrong time. The funeral was 11 o'clock. So those of us from the county had the wrong time. So, I gave them plenty of time, but it was well attended, very nice service for Councilman Ross. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Our hearts still go out to him and his family.
Yes,
yeah.
Pat was very glad to receive that. And she also, that was one from Commissioner Colleen that had sent. Yeah,
Wonderful.
So it was very nice.
Thank you. Commissioner Varga?
Thank you. I would like to lift the family of Frank Rioas. He was a musician. He played with many bands in the Mexican community for all of the festivals. And the last time we spoke, he was gonna play at my birthday party that he's not gonna make. He died of COVID. He was in his 90s and was buried yesterday. Very, very sad. He was one of my very, very good friends. And he was everybody's friend. He was just an all around good person. So my prayers go out to his family. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Okay, seeing no other hands, if we could please take a moment of silence to remember those that we've lost. Okay, we'll continue to keep all of the families lifted up in prayer who've lost someone during this time. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Public comments.
Okay, I believe you have 5. Well, I see a hand, so I'll do the Zooms first. If you are on Zoom or on the telephone, you have 1 minute for your public comment. I see a hand, Shauna. If you can take Shauna off of mute. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Chair, excuse me.
The goal of COVID-19 has been to institute an aggressive vaccine schedule that seeks to replace our natural immune system with synthetic mRNA biology. This goal and the means to achieve it is encapsulated in a statement made by Wuhan Institute gain-of-function contractor Peter Daszak. Listen carefully. He said this in 2015. We need to increase public understanding of the need for medical countermeasures, such as a pan-coronavirus vaccine. A key driver is the media, and the economics will follow that hype. We need to use that hype to our advantage to get to the real issues. Investors will respond if they see profit at the end of the process. Peter Daszak was independently corroborating the Chinese non-lab leak non-theory because there was no lab leak. The COVID-19 so-called vaccine is an intentional spike protein bioweapon to create addiction to pan-coronavirus vaccines. This is not conspiracy theory, it is truth. If you willfully ignore it, you will pay a heavy price, and so will your constituents. Stop vaccine and mask mandates in Wayne now.
Okay, thank you. Do we have any other public comments? Any other hands for public comments? Is there anyone on the telephone to give public comments? Okay, Madam Clerk, you have 5 to read to the record. 1 minute, please.
This email is from Leah Riley. Good morning, commissioners. Jumani Nachi, she was a nurse who got the COVID jab to keep her job. The same hospital that mandated her to get the shot ended up amputating both of her legs after she nearly died from having her body riddled with nearly fatal blood clots. Thank God she survived, but life as she's known it has been destroyed, and who is to be held accountable? Well, there may be hope for Jumani after all. According to Paul Sheridan, the PrEP Act, which protects Big Pharma, lists willful misconduct as a justification for voiding the liability immunity provision. This may be possible with evidence already present in the public domains. Between secret gain of function research, Operation Warp Speed, the suppression of alternative treatments like ivermectin, the rush to get emergency approval of the vaccine, and the trampling of informed consent, we are well past the point of willful misconduct. This email is from Cindy Simowitz. Good morning, commissioners. I am concerned about the overreach of asking employees to disclose their vaccination status. Asking an employee their vaccination status is considered protected health information. To do so without being fully HIPAA trained and certified puts the employer at risk of violating privacy laws and opens the employer up to lawsuits. This needs to be taken seriously. Employees need their health information protected and kept private and respected. Cindy Simowitz, Wayne County resident. This is from Anthony Pleschia. To whom it may concern, please do not enforce Biden's vaccine mandate. As per the article I attached, the OSHA mandate is not legal and it should not be enforced. OSHA inspectors who stop by businesses to check for compliance should not be allowed to do so. In New York, there are 32 counties that are not enforcing the governor's mask mandate. Please do the same with Biden's vaccine/test mandate. This is from Darcy Reese. Good morning. Today, I would like to call your attention to the ineffectiveness of masks and their negative impacts on children. OSHA subject matter experts Tammy Clark and Kristen Megan make it clear in their recent paper that face coverings like masks are not effective in managing aerosolized viruses such as COVID-19 because they do not have a proper seal. The coverings also create a higher risk of infection. Restricting a child's breathing can cause a number of serious medical issues like headaches, lack of focus, fatigue, and irritability, just to name a few. Importantly, because a child's breath is trapped in his or her mask, there's a higher risk of bacterial infection. These problems and others like them create roadblocks to learning instead of helping children in the classroom. To continue to allow mask mandates in our schools is anti-science and anti-children. I urge you to do everything within your power, and you do. That was my last one, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you so much. Next item, please.
Reconsiderations.
Okay, there are none. Next item.
Remarks by members.
All right, are there any remarks by members today? Any remarks by members before we go for the holiday?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Commissioner Baker McCormick.
Thank you. I wanted to just give a brief report on the Youth Council. We had our first in-person meeting of the year. It was actually a luncheon at the DIA, and it was a great turnout. The young people really loved the location, and the DIA gave us a space, and they had their meeting there. As well as we had our a special guest, we call it, for our 10-minute speaker series this month. We had Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib that came by. We also, or the members chose or voted on their resolution for this year, which will talk to gun violence in schools. So I think that was a very, very appropriate topic. And they will present their resolution as to what they think should happen in schools and the changes around gun violence. They will present it to the commission in April. We also decided to have a youth member to be our chaplain. So they elected Commissioner Vargas' member, Mr. Hernandez. He is our chaplain. And so they should be reaching out to you. You should be reaching out to them, because really that's what this youth council is about, for them to learn from you and from all of us. So I hope you'll reach out to your member. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. And just to add to that, they're reading Who Moved My Cheese? And I'm sure many of us have read that over the years. They're going to read and discuss that, and I look forward to facilitating that discussion with them next month. So the wonderful things are happening with our youth council. Thank you, everyone, for nominating a young person in your district to be a part of this wonderful experience. Commissioner Anderson.
Yes, Madam Chair. I just wanted to take the opportunity to wish everyone a great holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and hopefully everyone will be very safe. And we'll see everyone back in January. And my understanding is we will be in the building, in the Guardian building at that time. Was that corrected, or did I miss that?
Nope, you're still in my thunder, but
What's that?
You're still in my thunder, but Merry Christmas.
Oh, okay. All right. Merry Christmas. Sorry.
All right. Thank you, Commissioner Kinlock.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. Earlier this year, the commission did pass a resolution encouraging the Detroit Auto Dealers Association to keep the auto show in the city of Detroit, due to, with the auto show being absent and basically being on hiatus for 44 months because of COVID and other financial challenges associated with being able to hold this event. The Michigan legislature had passed a spending bill that included $9 million, a one-time grant to help restart the auto show in the city of Detroit. And it will be held or resurrected on September 14th through the 22nd. And it'll be held at the Huntington Place, formerly known as Scoble Hall. So I'm absolutely excited to hear that the auto show will be returning back to the city of Detroit with all of the economic stimulus and excitement associated with it. So I wanted to, just inform the commission that the auto show will be back in Detroit. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Let me see, do I see any other hands? I don't see any other hands. So I'll just go ahead. So as you know, the state legislature deemed a virtual option for public bodies under the Open Meetings Act up until December 31st. There is a House bill that was introduced to extend that. It has not gained any traction. Therefore, as of right now, the Open Meeting Act extension to have a virtual option will expire December 31st. And we will be back in the chambers on Thursday, January 6th. As you recall, I did put up some safety protocols with plexiglass in between commissioner seats, and we will make sure that we have limited number of people in the audience. And we will also have a Zoom option for majority of the people who are not commissioners so that they can Zoom in. Although we're having a little technical difficulties right now, I'm hopeful that that will be resolved by our January 6th meeting, and we'll be able to have a hybrid, us in the chambers and then the administration staff on Zoom to give us reports. And then all of our committee meetings for the time being will also be in the chambers because there's a larger room for us to spread out for our committee meetings. So that's where we are as of right now, unless something miraculously happens in the state legislature between now and December 31st. And I don't think that it will. So we can pre-assume that the Opens Meeting Act virtual option will expire on December 31st, and we'll be back in the chambers on January 6th. So that being said, I see Commissioner Berger has her hand up.
Thank you. Do we have a protocol for masking going into the building? And I think we really need to put that in huge, big posters if we do, so there's no misunderstandings with the people who don't want to wear their mask, if that is the policy. Thank you.
Thank you. The Guardian building has signs upon entering that if you enter that building, you have to have a mask on. So those signs at all of the entrances to the Guardian building, and we will note that on our agenda as well in case someone comes down to the building. But yes, that absolutely masks are required in the Guardian building.
Madam Chair, that requirement also means that they turn people away. So if you don't have a mask and they're not passing out masks, so you have to actually have a mask just to.
Yes, thank you for that.
I just wanted people to hear, Madam Chair, while they're on this phone. Okay, bye.
Yes, everyone would have to be masked, and that is per the owners of the Guardian building. So yes, masks are required in the Guardian building. Commissioner Clark Coleman? You're on mute, Commissioner.
We do still have the Wayne County deputies there at the Guardian building during our meetings, right?
Absolutely.
So that if there anyone who would like to break the law, that they will be handled. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Thank you.
Thank you. But I'm sure everyone will follow the law and wear their masks as required, as we will as well. Okay, any other comments, remarks from members? Okay, well, I want to wish everyone a very, very Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday Season. Enjoy your time with your loved ones. Every day is precious, and we have to make sure that we let our loved ones know how much we love them and cherish them, especially during this holiday season. So thank you all for your support of me during this year. Thank you for doing the business of the people of Wayne County, and I look forward to seeing your smiling faces next year. All right, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays.
Thank you. Happy
everybody.
holidays,
Days.
everyone. And with that, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Support.
All right, all in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
All right, Merry Christmas, Happy holidays, everyone.
All
God
right.
bless you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can take that hat off now, Ken Drevis.
Go Blue Palomero, go